Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a React.js pagination component which fetches data from a REST API. So we are fetching data from JSON placeholder API, and when we load the page we are on the first page of the pagination. We have all these controls out there. We are first page, previous page, and we are on the first page and we are showing 5 posts. This is first, second, third, fourth, 5 posts per page, and I can navigate to the second page like this. The next 5 posts will show, so you can see that. So we have the last page. If you want to navigate to the last page, so we are on the 20th page, which is the last page, and then you can even click the first page, so it will navigate to the first page. So all these pagination controls are there. So you can navigate to any page inside the pagination, and on each page we are showing 5 pages which are fetching it from the JSON placeholder API. So now I will show you the actual component which is responsible for this. So just go to npmjs.com and just search for this package jw-react-pagination. So it's a very popular pagination library for React.js. So the command is very simple. You just need to install this by executing this command. It's a fairly new package. So now to get started, we simply need to create a simple app level component. So we simply say class app, and we will be extending our React component. So we just need to import the React component, and at the very top we will import the React basic import statement. So import React from React, and also we'll be importing this pagination package jw-pagination, which will be coming from jw-react-pagination. So it's 15 kilobytes size of this package. So we just need to export this. So export default app. So right, you will be using the render function which is available inside app level component. So inside this we will be returning, we'll just give it a h1 tag which will say React pagination example with JSON placeholder API. You can use any API of your choice. I'm just using a very simple API which is a fake REST API for developers, JSON placeholder API. And for this we will bind, actually we will fetch 4 posts whenever you load your component. So there is a method, lifecycle method, which is available to us, which is component did mount. So this method is responsible whenever your React.js component, class level component, renders out, this function will execute. And here we will be using the fetch API directly, and we will pass this address https json placeholder dot typocode.com/post. So it will be fetching the post and it will return a promise, and we will just convert this response which is coming to JSON, and again we'll be using dot then to get the actual data, and we will console log the data, and then just declare a simple state variable. And for declaring the state we will have a constructor, and we'll calling the super method right here, and then we will be having some state variables. So we will declare this dot state, and inside our state we will have 2 variables. First is the items, which will be an empty array. Secondly, page of items, so number of pages that we need to calculate, this will also be an empty array. So we have 2 state variables, items and page of items. And now when we fetch the data, we will set this dot set state, and we will set this items to be the data. So now what happens if you refresh your application, just refresh it and just go to console, you will receive these 100 objects, 100 posts are returns to us. And now our job is to display 10 posts, 5 posts per page. So we need to display 5 posts per page. So what we need to do after this, the pagination component we need to render out. So very simply, just after this h1 tag, you will render out the page of items. We will map through each item. We'll have some properties, and you will have a div tag, and we will basically give it a key parameter which will be the item ID, unique ID, and inside this we will display the title which will be contained inside item.title. The second property will be a simple paragraph which will be contained inside item.body. So we are displaying the array of items. We are using the map function to loop through all the items, and just below this we will show the pagination control. So this will be coming from this component jw-pagination, and it actually takes some parameters. First of all, the number of items that you want to display. This will be coming through this dot state dot items, and total number of items that you want to display, which will be 100. Second option is on change. So whenever you change the page, on change page, this is actually the parameter, and here I will define this function on change page inside my state. So whenever the user changes the page number in the pagination, you will just define this in the constructor, this dot on change page, this dot on change page bind this. You will define this function, and now we just need to define this on change page right here, on change page and page of items. So we will simply say this dot set state. We will pass the page of items, that's all. So whatever is the page number, we will be displaying that specific items which is related to that page number. And then we just need to configure how many posts we want to display per page. So it actually contains this property page size, and here we can configure. So I will display 5 posts per page. This is the most important value for the pagination. So how many items you want to display. So now what happens is that if you refresh your application, 5 posts will be displayed on the first page of the pagination. So we are on the first page, and when I navigate to the second page, third page, the next 5 items will display. And if I go to the last page, you will see if I navigate to the last page, it will be 20. So 100 divided by 5 comes out to be 20. So 20 pages in the pagination are automatically created. So the configuration part is very simple, guys, of this package. So you can easily create front-end pagination very simply using JSON placeholder API, or you can use any REST API to do the pagination in React.js very simply. The configuration part is very simple. I've given all the source code in the description of this video. You can get the full source code. And thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video and image. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video.